We are just about to the end of Mole Arc Road, the paved road. So that actually means we're almost to the state line. And the road ends. We're going to go through these gates to the left. Like we probably mentioned in the listing, we just bought these tracts and we haven't had a chance to reroute this road yet. So you can still access the property. The guys are going to come and widen it, and the road likely will run just to the next to that pipe fence there. But since that's not done yet, we can just go through the field. That's fine because we own the field. There's the closest neighbor right there. He's got an awesome lake view. Nice guy. We've met him a few times. So if you're coming to look at the property or use your property right away, like I said, you'll have to go through that gate and kind of go through this field. If you're pulling a big trailer or you're in something large, you can actually go straight at the gates and go through the edge of his yard. That neighbor, we do have a deeded easement to go through that way. So if you're pulling a trailer or you have an extra wide vehicle, that's the way to go. Otherwise, you know, you can just pop through that field and you don't have to mess with the extra gates. But like I mentioned, we just bought this. The guys haven't even had a chance to get in here and clean anything up. If you've been following us for a few years or been doing business with us for a few years, you know that we like to try to sell the properties, sell a few of the properties immediately. We don't like to sit on things. We like to get them out there and give everybody a chance to buy them. So what we tend to do is go on in, sell the properties at a discount, and then obviously clean up the roads, clean up that stuff. So that gives everybody a chance to really get in, get a good deal on a property, and then we'll still be coming in to widen and clean up some of these roads. We've done that at quite a few of our projects, and everybody's been happy because you get a deal on the property if you can put up with the inconvenience of having a rough road for a while. And these are still going to be, you know, gravel roads, but and on any of the gravel roads, any of the easement roads, we recommend a pickup or a four-wheel drive, or an SUV, because it's nice to have that extra clearance in case you know, there's a couple rough spots or whatnot. So we're just passing that shed and looking straight ahead, and the road forks. So the road forks. We're going to go left at the fork to get to the property. I just set my trip meter, so as long as I remember to check that, we'll know how far it is to the property. And right away you can see that the guys haven't widened out this road quite yet. Well, parts of it they have. Gorgeous area out here. This is one large private peninsula, and it seems like the wildlife, they just come out here and stay. Gorgeous deer, turkey. I mean, those are the big ones, obviously. We've seen bald eagles out here. I mean, we've seen a lot. Really cool. You got to be careful on this trail system. This actually curves to the right. What you really need to do, and we can help you, is you need to, if you get the MapRight app, MAPRIGHT, it's a free app, then we can email you the actual link to the interactive map. And then if you'll open the email on your smartphone or on your tablet, as long as you have cell service, if you open the email and choose to open the map within the app, then what will pop up is that interactive map, and there will be a blue dot to indicate exactly where you are. And that is, oh man, are we there? I'm not sure. I should have been paying attention to the app. Okay, where are we? Okay, we're almost there. Almost there. But then if you open it up within the app, there will be a blue dot that will show exactly where you are. It'll show the property boundaries. I mean, it's just fantastic. It's basically the only way to look at property. Once you've used it, you won't want to do anything else. Okay. So yeah, the app is showing that that's the land on the left side of the road. Gorgeous. Wow. We've got big timber. We've got what looks like a really pretty meadow area. And this property does directly border the take line at Bull Shoals Lake. I believe there's even a trail that heads toward the lake. I'm not sure if I want to keep going on the road or how we're going to do this yet. I'm just not sure. I think what we'll do is I'll stop the truck and we'll hop out and have a look here. And then we'll do a drone video, and that should be really, really helpful in showing what's what. I mean, this is a large property. This meadow is gorgeous. It's basically flat here by the road. Back into the timber, we've got some good timber here. There is a rock pile, an ancient rock pile. You'll find that adjacent to existing meadows because the homesteaders would pick out the rocks when they were creating that meadow. So this was probably part of an original homestead back in the 1800s. Super pretty, super level. Mostly hardwood trees, although I see some smaller cedar trees. What an ideal spot to build. Now the easements are in place for the power. The power would be, I'm not sure exactly how far without a map, but there's power in the sheds that we passed. So the easements are in place, but the power is not at the property. If you required the power right away, you could get a hold of the power company and they could get you a cost. If it's a situation where you don't need it right away and you can wait a little bit, a couple years or a few years, then oftentimes what happens is someone else will come in and build down on past you, and that'll get the power right to you. This is really very pretty. This is situated super nicely. It's just completely level coming off that small meadow area. We're back a couple hundred feet and it's still level. I mean, you could punch in a little driveway here and do your site back here and be deep within the timber, and still, I mean, take your four-wheeler to the government take line and then right to the water. You will find so many deer out here. I can see a cedar tree off about 100 feet with a rub on it, where they rub the bark off. can see a couple actually. This must be kind of a deer hotspot right in here. Beautiful hardwood trees, wow. I always mention that after the property's been paid for in full, you can cut the trees or sell the timber, whatever you want to do. But that's once the property's been paid for in full. However, for creating building sites and trails, we generally don't have any problem giving you a written exception because a trail or a building site would be an improvement in our eyes. So if you have to take down a little timber for that, we can, like I said, give you a written exception for your files. Come on down and check it out. Yeah, spend the whole day out here. Spend the weekend, whatever you want to do. Bring your four-wheeler, bring your side-by-side, or just bring your boots. And definitely bring your fishing pole. You can grab a license at just about any gas station. It's super cheap. You can fish all year in Bull Shoals Lake, and you can catch fish all year. So, pretty cool. Check us out at InstantAcres.com. Really, really, really hard to find a property with Bull Shoals core line frontage like that. I mean, this is quite rare. And the way this is situated, the access, the way it's level here, just, yeah, spectacular property. Tough to beat this. Private, secluded, but you can still get to Branson in just a little bit.